Illumination Entertainment doesn't have the greatest track record when it comes to developing animated films. You can imagine I wasn't too enthused going into the theater, but I was honestly pleasantly surprised by the Mario movie with its overall quality and delivery. The animation looks pretty good as usual, and it just delivers on, you know, a family film, more of a children's film aspect. I did enjoy it. It's just sheer entertainment. It feels more like a blunt instrument. It's not complicated. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel cinema-wise. But I really did enjoy it, and I think anyone who needs to watch something with their family or kids, or anyone who's a big Mario fan, will appreciate and get something out of the movie. I'm struggling to come up with a way to sum up the plot, because the plot itself almost feels like an abbreviated version of another plot. It goes by pretty quick. It's sequenced in a very strange way. The whole film, it feels like they're just checking boxes. You know, origin, calls to action, all the way back to status quo, all that. And it did make it feel a little abrupt, especially at the finale. Around the time the movie ends, it just leaves so many arcs open, just doesn't answer a ton of the questions that the characters had and all that. And again, it's a children's movie, and I'm not trying to hold it to Citizen Kane or anything like that, but it did just leave a little too many loose ends for me to just be comfortable with. I do want to tackle the elephant in the room. Chris Pratt, how did he do? Was he any good? The controversy, did it hold up? No. I think immediately in the very beginning of the movie, I did start to appreciate the casting more. I mean, it didn't have to be Chris Pratt. It could have been anyone, but he did the job. He did what he had to do, and it was well done. Performed, he felt like an average guy, whatever. I mean, that's kind of what Chris Pratt does. You got Charlie Day playing Luigi, his brother, is pretty good, pretty dynamic, kind of did that whole coward aspect pretty well. Jack Black, probably the best performer in the movie, did a lot of kind of gags, over-the-top performances. I did like when he got really intense as Bowser. I think that was fun. I think that really highlighted Bowser's personality the most, because he's just supposed to be a one-dimensional villain, no redemption arc, anything like that, so that works pretty well. You have Anya Taylor-Joy playing Princess Peach. She was fine. I feel like there wasn't a whole lot of creative freedom there. The script didn't really give her a whole lot to do. It just didn't really deliver on that character, so it almost felt like she could have never been in the movie, and it would have been fine, but that's just me. Getting more into the nitty-gritty details, I'd say the coloring of the film was done pretty well. The shots were fine. The lighting was okay. It's an animated CGI film. It's fine. It's standard. It looks like Minions. It looks like Despicable Me. It looks like whatever questionable stuff Illumination has made in the last couple of years, but it's still worth kind of looking at. The movie is also chock full of references and things that I think Mario fans will really enjoy. There was a GameCube ringtone, there was a kind of a nod to Luigi's Mansion, lots of orchestral themes based on games that you might have played back in the day. I didn't really grow up with Mario, like I didn't play 64 or anything like that, but I did recognize a lot of the references and stuff, and I thought that added to the authenticity of the movie overall. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a comeback for Illumination Entertainment. Like I said, I haven't really enjoyed a lot of what Illumination has put out recently, but this has been at the very least passable for me. It was entertaining. I'll say I will be there for the sequel just to see if it's improved, gotten worse, anything like that. So coming up this week, actually, there's Renfield. I'm really excited for that. That's Nick Cage as Dracula. That's gonna be really exciting. I can't wait. I also have some other movies coming up that I'm definitely going to check out. Can't think of them right now, but we'll get there. Subscribe to Daily Beacon if you want to see more like this, and just stick around, and I will see you again.